Hello everyone. So I have this last journal. I know we finished up when I was close to the end of cutting these pages, but we weren't there yet. So this is where I'm just gonna quickly try to separate them out so we can put the signatures together. All right, now let's see here. Do I have a good first page for this set? Not really, but I know this one I have two. So we're gonna switch some of these pages up. All right, so we got the middle and that piece. Then we're gonna grab this piece and the middle piece here. We got these all ready to go, this portion of it. Now we have two within that, so I'm just gonna backwards, forward, backward, and voila, we got this one going here. That's signature 1. Now we gotta do signature 2, and again, I'm just gonna actually, this is just like an extra piece, so I'm just gonna not use it. There we go. We got our two signatures going, and I'll be placing it inside here. This piece I don't really care for, so I'm just trying to see if I have something that would maybe give it a different look here. Try to get it as straight as I possibly can. Yeah. Then we'll take our glitter glue. And it's all goobered, of course. It's been a few days since I've been able to craft, just because I've been busy. My dad got a deer, so I spent my day yesterday helping with cutting it up, so we have meat for the winter. I mean, there'll be maybe a piece or two left over from winter when it hits summertime, so it ain't gonna be perfect, this part, but it'll work. That's all that matters. I'm just thinking, do I have any? Yes, I do have it. All right. So I'm just taking my bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, you don't have to use it. I'm just using it because it's really bothering me how it's not getting to that edge very well. And then I'm just sticking glue right underneath here as much as I can. So there we go. It isn't perfect, as I said, but it will work for what I want it to work for. All right. Now, I'm going to have this be the back one and this one be the front one because it matches the cover. So I'd prefer it to be the back one. Let's line it up according to where I want it. My threads hooked to this one. At least I know where it is at the moment. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be an awfully busy week this week. Tomorrow, for me, tomorrow or today would be Thanksgiving, so makes it definitely a little bit more, oh my goodness. One, two, I feel like I'm just punching it through and pushing and it just doesn't want to go through all the way. So we sew through the middle hole, then I come back to the top hole. Then you could, if you wanna not sew through the middle hole, you can go this way too. I have seen multiple people do it that way. It is your choice how you do it. Got that. Clip. There we go. I know it seems like, hey, she's rushing today. I kind of am. I'm kind of done with making this series. I admit that don't sound good, but it sometimes happens. But again, these are gifts for the teachers at my daughter's school. So I'm a little bit more wanting to get it done, trying to make sure it's done to the way I want it and not other people. Like, I get stressed out about making gifts like this. I'll admit it, it stresses me out because I have more of a time limit. And when you have more of a time limit, it becomes a little bit more timed, I guess. One, two, three. One, two, three. And again, I tried to make it non-religious because you never know what the teachers' religions are. I try to respect that to the best of my ability. It's one of those you don't always know. Now, I sometimes try to look and see where the light is, so then I'm not poking into that one piece. That is another way of trying to figure that out without damaging the one. I think I'm done making signatures for a little while. So I may be putting my bookbinding stuff back into its place instead of having it out on my desk. Because that is something that has been driving me nuts. I've been having a lot of bookbinding stuff just out and about because as soon as I get done taking care of it, I need it again. Oh my goodness. It's a little off, but that's okay. Again, this isn't something where I'm going to be perfectionist on it, making sure it's compared to like the journals I sell. That is, I think, the best part about giving is because it gives you a lot more practice with different ideas and steps and everything. You don't necessarily need it being perfect. You should try to get it as perfect as you can. Like I did actually get this one pretty well, or pretty straight compared to past ones, but compared to my norm. I mean, it's only a little bit off, which I'm normally way off, so. I mean, I did not get it perfect with the spine, but that's okay. Again, it isn't made to be perfection. I don't try to do perfect, because the more perfect I try to get it, the worse it is. That looks a little better. And again, the more you practice on these, the better you'll get. You'll have sometimes the same issues as I am, where things are not matching up as well as I'd like them to. But I'm going to show you some tricks and tips as I go. So, I don't like how this ended up being too out. So, I have this pretty lace here. It says trim on it. Wouldn't that look cute just down the side here? Yeah, just to make it a little bit straighter than what it was. Or is. So I'm just, again, I'm going to glue this down in this area and this part still keeps on coming up, so I'm going to take a piece like this, I think. I don't know. We're going to find something, a way of fixing this, though. I think. What if I plate this down in this spot? So, what I'm going to do next is grab my pencil here, mark it there, and this part about right there. And I am just using my collage pages here to find a nice way to put this without having too much issue. So again, this makes it so much better, but it is still a little too tall. So I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to cut again. Yes, much better. And I am using Fabri-Tac instead of my art glitter glue. I don't know what's going on with my art glitter glue, but it don't seem like it's sticking as well as it normally does. So maybe I just need to fix it at the moment. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I do want the bears to be in front though. There we go. That makes it look so much nicer, just nicer there. Now this side, I want to do the same thing, add the trim, because the trim definitely makes a huge difference in the look of this journal. And this is, again, just something I found at a garage sale. It was like $1 for all the stuff that comes with it. So I'm like, ooh, might as well try it. It doesn't really matter which way is the back and which way is the front because the whole piece is laying across here. So even though it looked before like it was popping out, now it's starting to, you can't see that as badly. So sometimes there's simple ways to fix the same problem. So this one, yeah, it does look like I did a lot more work on this one than I did the other ones, but that was due to this not being perfectly straight. Like this is like almost 1/4 inch smaller than the other side and everything. It just makes it look more direct. So I hope you enjoyed this video and like how I changed around like the stuff that I thought I had made mistakes with. I tried getting it looking like it's fixed. So again, common mistakes sometimes are easily fixable. Like instead of trying to cut your lines within this, you know, trying to recut every page was not going to work. And I knew that. So that's where I decided, okay, well, how do we make this work? Even though the pages are a little bit farther outward than the journal itself. Sometimes something as simple as having a piece of lace can take care of that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day or night and great Thanksgiving. If you're here in the United States, if you're not, have a great weekend. Or anything you're celebrating. I don't know what other countries celebrate, so enjoy it. Also, you can check out in the description box down below, My Hope Craft Shop, My Hope Creations Facebook group, and the Spotify, Anchor, Apple iPod, or iPhone app podcast thing. So again, enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.